Minia ye din komo dia fa abato no ho de di candidate tie bi na express ye bobo anu fefe akona so ye dia be so mo e we platform we so make sure so be subscribe notification button on so be like ya share comment so ya dia we ya na ma ye no bi so ani age pa na ukopie mu afrawo e wo Volta region dia minia ukopie mu Volta region no ma bi koso e wo afrawo side na minia mu kire mu nyina de ba be so ba ni no subscribe like na share comment dia Chief Imam atu yenuanum kramufo emaburu no afo yete kwakura komono krafa asosi koy.
Single Muslim in Ghana. The Chief Imam has sent a message to all Muslims in Ghana. Chief Imam odi Ghana sono anope or the message afa a year Sheikh Arim ya also say on country Ghana in cremophobia or more Ghana, and this a message is from the Chief Imam, a personal message. You need to pay attention to this message from the Chief Imam of Ghana. He has sent this message and he wants every Muslim, every Ghanaian to listen to a very important, and especially to the young Muslim man, the young Muslim woman, the young man or woman in our Zongo communities. The Chief Imam, who is the head of the Islamic religion in Ghana, has sent a message, and we all have to listen to the Chief Imam's message.
Today, will gather in every single mosque or masjid in this country. His message is that as a young Muslim, if you are given a cutlass, if you are given a gun, if you are given a stick in order to go and attack a political opponent, please do not accept this. Refuse to take, and do so on the basis of your clear and pure conscience that you are a good citizens of this country and you want to be part of the effort that we are making to ensure that the peace of this country is held and protected. Finally, those who are the target of this message, that all Muslims possibly are going to meet in the mosque this afternoon, and they shall all sit quietly listening to all their imams. As I speak to you, I'm also an imam and I deliver message. The imam's position is so authoritative that when he speaks, no other person speaks against what he says. So therefore, Chief Imam's message is to all imams, regional, institutional, and district imams. Wherever you are, please dedicate your sermon this afternoon on the subject of peace and how we shall all protect the peace of our country. Let everybody go quietly. Please be law-abiding. If you are a Muslim, because we are targeting you Muslims this morning because it's coming from the Chief Imam, but beyond the Muslim community, we are talking to every young person, every voter. Be law-abiding. When the police has demarcated a place where you don't have to cross, please don't cross. If you are a macho man or somebody who has already been prepared to cause trouble, please abandon the idea, because if you do, you will give justification for the military to be invited in when they are not needed. Please, political leaders, speak to your grassroots support to remain vigilant, as they also remain as disciplined and law-abiding as possible. We have only one Ghana, and once we break into violence, we have no other place to go. I pledge peace on behalf of the eminent National Chief Imam, and let's keep the peace of our country. I greet you in the name of peace.
We respond in the name of peace. Senator Biamisikano. Yamunu ya won the yasum, you know, the akani omodia. You more dead, you would damn, Famudani, I want to be filled by Manu, you know, the any some J. Chief Imam, your boy, dear man, was now. Pia, Chief Imam, dear, in Dinuagro Krumha. So, and as near for you, Tina fa, Yankam of former Bruno Ghana Funina, ye war, and ya some J. Naminia, Obiat Wache, agent for the Biomoshe, yeasy agent for the Binomia, and Yasam Kutua. Uncle Winner soon.
Breaking news, a man has been arrested at St. Teresa's School Polling Center for verbally attacking an EC agent. He was found carrying a pistol, which was retrieved by police.
That's it.
Yes, almost say Sh0ck might be was St. Teresa School Police Station. Ni I say verbally, and I say physically. Oko attack yisi for ne bu bia omohwe so se ne bepere ye bekoso ne we no. Eno ti na so aposi for no so aso ne pa. Echi na me ne Kellen Street wa afra ho sesi anam so kra Okudzeto Ablakwa abedi hu nkomo de ni kan hwe video no mra ye wi a beti Okudzeto Ablakwa de no so. Soja for crowd doors to chat my phone on yes out of man or hold out to say why shit and why you then I'm so cry ama Okudzeto Ablakwa honorable and so abedi hu kobo kakra moment how and man of us so ye need this argument.
Please, before you leave, we saw a press release yesterday from the Interior Ministry closing all the borders. Please, how would that impact Volta region and other places that are close to the borders?
Well, it's become a predictable intervention that this government carries out, isn't it? And one wonders why they focus on only land borders. How about air borders? When they talk about protecting the integrity of elections, people can't come by air to interfere with the integrity of elections. People can't come by sea. So let's really, cut through the pretense and the shenanigans. We know what is going on. We see what is going on. Because border communities across the country are strongholds of the NDC, they deploy these tactics. Look, if we are confident as a people that all the billions of dollars we have invested in digitalization is credible, if we are confident that the Electoral Commission has a credible register, that without a voter's ID, without being verified, that the fingerprints work, the machines work, the BVDs work, why should we be worried about who is entering by land or by air or by sea? It beats my imagination that those who engage in these schemes don't realize that you are casting doubt on the systems that you yourself have created with billions and billions of our taxes. So you are telling us today that anybody can come from Togo or come from Ivory Coast or come from Liberia and vote. Is that what the Ministry of Interior is telling us? Is that what government is telling us? So why are we then wasting our resources, all these billions of cedis, on so-called biometric systems, verification systems? Why are we doing that? Look, don't forget that placing impediments in the way of voters, what shows that every voter who has duly registered, a Ghanaian You may not even come from the border regions, but you have gone out there to transact business, to visit a friend, you know, to engage in trading, and you know that these artificial boundaries, and these artificial boundaries have not successfully divided us. We still have very, very close ties with fellow Africans in all of those countries, beyond those artificial borders. Are we saying that if you are duly registered, you are a Ghanaian, the border is closed, and that rather is an election which has integrity, which is free, which is fair, which is transparent, which is credible? So let's think about these things. Let's think about these things. I mean, I think that this is so outmoded, it is so useless, it's clearly targeted at some.
Way as in the MP our not town a honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa. So I can find and someone after all 4 boys and crop for a yen with the that side. Express JTV is subscribing, update to be and Bible somewhere platform. Like I share comment, be my crowd. Bye bye.